you hear me? Can you let me know? Oh, man. It is cold, it is busy. It's only 4:30. Heaters on full because it is chilly and the roads are heaving. There's no way of getting away from here that's quiet at all. You know, lad, alright. I will put a little bit of a rescue bag in this car, I think. Definitely. I always have my hat with me, but I put a spare hat, gloves and scarf, I think. Leave them in a bag in the car all the time. Not that it was any good, because I was already in the stadium. And you can't go out just to go and get stuff out your car. It is not allowed. It is not the done thing. It is not a de rigueur. Man. And I waited for ages as well. I waited for Goodison Road to reopen. So it should be quieter, but it's not. But that was a very, very well-earned point against a good Chelsea side. Yep, alright Steve, how are you doing? But yes, I would have took that before the game. Absolutely 100%. Even more so after one of the most biased refereeing displays I've seen in decades. And the linesman that was nearest the street end, horrific. Gave Chelsea everything, and then Maresca got yellow carded for having the temerity to complain about a blatant free kick that we got. I'd have been ashamed if that was him, but no. Good point. If you'd have said before the Arsenal away, Chelsea home, you'll get 2 points out of that, I'd have been amazed. I'd have settled for one out of either game, to be honest, but you know, we had some good chances, to be honest. We played well. That was a good Everton style performance, that, where the fans will be happy as long as there's effort gone in. Don't have to be the best players in the world, but put loads of effort in, show that you care, and the fans will get behind you. It doesn't happen all the time. A lot of the times they'll shit out. They got stuck in today. Quite pleased with that. I still want him gone though. If you've got an Ale-house manager playing Ale-house tactics, you're going to get Ale-house football, aren't you? Simple as. Some good players there. Get on quick, the track and run starts soon. All them tractors, yeah. I'm heading home anyway because I'm starving. Absolutely starving, la. And it's a Sunday, so don't know, I'll stop on the way, I think, get something. Mebbers, as they say in Newcastle. I'll Mebbers stop and get something. Oh, I'm starting to warm up a bit now. Just. Although I want to stop at some point and check my car. Make sure that everything's still stuck to it. Am I going to do a stream? I'm going to do a stream tonight, Steve. Definitely. I'll be home in time. I'll be fed. I'll be full of the joys of spring. I enjoy my streams on Wednesdays and Sundays. The set streams are always good. I've just got one more thing to do to make sure it's all sorted. And then it's happy days. Monday. Oh, hello. Yeah, I just thought I'd jump on quickly because when we get beat and we're awful, I'm very quick to say how bad we were and moan about it. But genuinely, today, we've done well. We have done well. So I thought I'd jump on and say, well done, Blues. Nicola, how are you doing? You okay? What's happening? Everton 0, Chelsea 0. I'm just going home from the game. Very cold, very windy. We had a hailstorm followed by bright sunshine followed by hailstorm. The wind was blowing the ball so you couldn't even take free kicks and corners. The cones that they put on the side of the pitch to put the ball on so you can go and pick one up, one of them blew onto the pitch. Game had to be stopped. One of the advertising hoardings blew over and everyone was in the Christmas spirit. So a good point against a very, very good Chelsea side, and I'm happy with that. The weather is atrocious, it still is. There's traffic absolutely everywhere, and it's going to take another half hour before it thins out. Anywhere between here and say Thornton is going to be busy. Oh, that was cold though, know what I mean? That was proper cold. Like really cold. 24, I can't see that. I'm driving. How are we doing? We all right? I can recover on Wednesday, I can. Although I've got to take Jess to work in the morning and she's only in tomorrow. And that's it, they're finished for Christmas. And of course, that one day that she's in has to be a 7:45 start. Couldn't be a 9 o'clock or anything, could it? It has to be a 7:45. But the sooner she gets in, the sooner she can finish, the sooner she can relax. And it's not going to be busy. Not for me anyway, so I'll be able to go home, drop her off, go home, have a nap, watch a bit of Up Pompeii, put my feet up and get ready for it. Slange. What football team do I like? I have just been to watch Everton, that's my team, who drew 0-0 with Chelsea. So we're on the way home from the stadium now. It was busy. It's a 39,581, I think it was. You know what I should have done? And it's too late for it now. I should have waited a little bit longer and then done a little bit of a drive around Goodison, I showed you, and then drove to Bramley Moor. I'll come down here at some point over the next few days, I think. Just drive down when there's barely anyone around and get some video of what the new stadium looks like. Especially at night, they normally have the lights on to show it off. Looks absolutely amazing. Very matron. I could beat your team on Boxing Day. We're going to struggle to beat anyone, mate. Although the way things are going with Man City, that's going to be a relegation 6-pointer, isn't it? I hope they get out of it. I like Man City. Proper football club, decent manager. I was going to say brilliant manager, but he's not doing well at the moment, is he? Proper manager, proper team. Decent fans. I've got a lot of City fans as mates. Plus, if City are doing well, it annoys the life out of Liverpool fans, so I'm all for that. In the meantime, we can only hope that Arsenal keep pace with them. Gingers crossed. I've got to watch out round here because it's like the wacky races. It's a good job I never started my stream a little bit earlier. It would have been demonetised by now. Trying to get away from the stadium, coming up Nimrod Street up to County Road, and jeez, traffic lights And there's still people going through on red and stopping it, beeping, people getting out threatening to stab each other and all kinds of stuff. It was mad. No need, man. But on Boxing Day, it's going to be Pep Guardiola versus Strep Guardiola. I wish Sean Dyche should get his throat sorted out. Does me head in listening to him. Just cough, man, cough. I'm convinced Limbo is just Sean Dyche and Andres Villas-Boas having a conversation with me screaming cough, cough, cough. Well, something like that anyway. Oh man, the heat is fantastic. And I was coming out thinking I was going to have a parking ticket on my car, despite the fact that I've got a blue badge. I just had a feeling I was going to come out to him. And I was parked right opposite the police van. But they never said anything, so I must be sound. Must be sound, lad. I hate this roundabout. Hate it. And the one after it. Got mates who live in Orrell Park, and it's not this one, I think it's the second one after this. I used to go there all the time in the car, and I hate it. And you shouldn't hate going to see your mates, should you? You should be happy going to see them and have a cup of tea with them. I blame the roads. Go ahead, lad, go on it! It's weird as well, because I know this route inside out. I've been going to Goodison since, well, my first games would have been in the 70s. Regularly since 1985. I know it inside out. I know it in the daylight, I know it in the dark. There's still something weird about driving in the dark coming home. Because my dad did it for so long. He was normally the chauffeur. Now I'm having to drive myself, and it just feels weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Although, to be fair, I think I'm probably better off driving myself in this than trying to get crumpled in the back of his Mini. I don't think I'd be able to manage that now. Not with me illness. It was a struggle beforehand. It'd be an absolute pain in the arse now. Lovely to see the people around me. I haven't asked them though, I forgot to ask. What are you doing for the next season? Are we all getting tickets together? I know they will do, obviously, but I don't want to sit next to other people in the new stadium. I want to be with the same folks. Not that I'm a kid, like, you know, being capable of looking after myself. They're just nice people. I like them. And they're used to my level of swearing, which I think is fairly handy. They won't get too annoyed with me. Other people may. Who's beeping there? Can't be beeping me. Top jockey here, lad. Could have been a pro. Gonna whip over to the left here. Get out the way. Let this bastard lunatic in a taxi go past. Considering it's the 22nd today, isn't it? Not many decorations, although I think because it's been so windy the last few days, people may want to take them down. I mean the outside ones. Obviously there's some stuff in windows and what have you. Gone really scouse, I know, lad. Right now, I pronounce the word booch as booch. It is weird as well. Genuinely. I've always spoke with a Scouse accent. It's never been the strongest, but I have got a Scouse accent. And I'm living in Southport for 33 years, 34 years almost. it's taking the edge off it. But when I come home, it's not even, I don't try. It's not put on or anything, it just comes out. It's strange, man. I think it's partly echolalia, where you repeat the accents that are spoken at you. But then the people I've been sat with are all from Birmingham, so don't know why that is, like. Well, Birmingham, Stafford. But they still sound like they're from Birmingham. Oh, right, skip. Bow ya, you're racist. That kind of thing, you know. So it won't have been them. Apart from the lad behind me who was uber scouse and has some of the most inventive swearing I've ever heard in my life. I like him. The other fellow was missing now. There's a lad, an fella behind me who just every time Ed just goes like a grunt. It's weird. Doesn't matter what it is. He was notable by his absence. I hope he's all right. Plus the two fellas that were going to have a fight one day, arguing over having a go with someone in the team. And then some absolute man mountain, some grok stood up and went, "Oi, behave yourselves," and behave themselves they did. I'm not messing with him. It was like two of me sellotaped together. He was huge, man. One of those fellas with fists like shovels. What are you doing? If people could stop driving like dickheads, it would be very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's all gone dark. What's happening here? Where's all the lights? Just driving past Bootle Municipal Golf Course here, where Dave Lister from Red Dwarf lost his virginity. Allegedly. Speed bump. It's, oh man, it sounds really windy. Very Morecambe Mindy out there. Very, very. Is this a storm? Do we know this? Is it an actual storm or is it just windy? Feels like a storm. I was kept up half the night. Serves me for having Viagra-holics, doesn't it? Yeah, it was just really noisy. I've got outside lights for Christmas and they were banging off the window and what have you. Got a reef on the front door that my nephew decided to bring in so it wasn't making a noise. Good on you. But it was very, very windy. I want to stop at some point and check my car because I heard something earlier. Hope nothing's banged off it or on it or whatever. Can't be having that. Just windy. No storm. No Hurricane Higgins. Speed, what's the point in speed bumps? Seriously. Especially ones that you've got on one side of the road only. You know what I mean? It's not one long one, there's two, but one either side. All it is, people on stolen motorbikes just drive through the middle of them. People in stolen cars don't give a shit about the car, so they just drive over them at speed. The only people who it worries is normal drivers. It's pointless. Just smashing my car to bits for no reason here, lads. Every couple of feet, there's another TubeBuddy. Well done. Means you can't speed around here, mate. I'm right by Ford Cemetery. I will be speeding around here if I want to. Don't want to break that. Fucking hell, man. Cars getting blown. Two tons of German steel getting blown everywhere. Right, once you get past here, get over Coxon's Bridge and round the corner, and then I'll start feeling like I'm almost home. Know what I mean? Even though I'm not, I'm still miles away, literally miles away. Over the bridge, Cookson's Bridge, lad. That is a rough pub, there. That's one of those boozers where if you walk in, the record scratches, the fella in the corner stops playing piano and everyone looks at you, thinking to themselves, is he a busy lad? And it doesn't help when you're built like me, because I look like a policeman. I am built like the archetypal busy. Especially when I used to wear Doc Marten boots. I look like the start of the bill. Don't trust him, lad. He's a pure busy lad. I'm not. Proper rough area, this. Our mate used to live down the road here. Fella did the relief in the pub that we had. Became good mates. He had a flat in Netherton. Netherton, just down there. You can always get Netherton and Netherley mixed up, despite the fact that Netherley is the south part of the city, Netherton's the north. I had to go round there with him one day to pick something up. There's helicopters overhead, there was people on the roofs, there was an armed standoff, and then people just wandering around like nothing was happening. They were going to twin it with Beirut, but the people of Beirut said, nah, we don't want to be connected to that shithole. It's a true story. Might not be true. Stay green, stay green, stay green. I'm begging of you, that's Dolly Parton, isn't it? Come on, come on, come on. And you stay green as well. Is right, lad. That's what you call the result. You see, now this bit, up towards Thornton, if we get through here, without being, you know, drive-by'd, we're alright. Then we're on to Ince Woods, and then the Formby bypass, and I'm virtually home now. But I do need to stop and get something to eat, because I am absolutely hank. I should have done what Joey said earlier, shouldn't I? Just gone and got a hot dog or something. If I had a bit more mobility, I might have done. But I haven't, so I didn't. So I didn't. I need to get this car put in as well. I'll text the in this week. Due to get a bit more suspension work done. I can't be arsed waiting for it. It's making a bit of a clunking noise, especially over the sleeping policeman. The speed bumps. Get it sorted. Get the wheels refurbed for New Year. And then I'll be good to go. Go where? Don't know, anywhere. Oh, there's a few more lights. Schwinkly lights, as my niece used to call them. Instead of twinkly lights. Very schwinkly lights. I hate this little bit as well. This used to be straightforward and now they've messed around with it. There's an extra little junction and that doesn't need to be there. And it's all confusing. Don't like confusions. It's all confusing. This little bit coming up never used to exist and now it does, and burns me nut out, bruv. Don't know why. See, there's a little road going left, but there isn't because it's blocked off. But you still have to watch out for people coming from there. No need, lad, no need. Right, here we go. Heading towards Innswoods and then the Formby bypass. And then I'll feel I'm heading home. I like this part of the journey, it's lovely. Especially at night. This is the time, it isn't. It needed to be a bit more blue hour. Probably an extra 20 minutes ago. Would have been lovely. But it is nice, I like it. Driving in the dark. It's good for the soul, man. What do I do for my scran? All the supermarkets are shut, aren't they? I never went yesterday. I should have gone. Got more stuff. I didn't. Because I'm a big baddie, just... If you're going out at any point today, tonight, this evening, and you're in the UK, be careful and dress up warm. It is far colder than it looks. 7, 8, 9 degrees, wherever it was, is not cold, but with them hailstones in the air, that kind of, the damp, oh man, it bites through you. It's what we call a lazy wind here. Goes through you rather than round you. It's very pretty though, Innswoods. Very pretty. Lots of farmers' fields. There's a microlight airfield as well up here. We're heading towards where a lot of very rich footballers live. Formby. Right, I don't know what happened there. It might have been, I don't know, normally it cuts out at Innswoods, doesn't it? I don't know if it did or not. Because there's no signal anywhere, it's bizarre. Anyway, we're on the bypass, which is nice. To our left, you have the tip. Not the good tip, that's the shit tip. Got one by ours as well. It's very low-lying land, this. There's nothing to that side and nothing to that side. Farmers' fields to the right of me. Farmers' fields, then the sea to the left of me. So you're getting the full force of the wind coming in now. Although Hightown, Elcar Rifle Range and Hightown, what are the cadets, army range is down there. I will see them on the train. Hundreds and hundreds of weekend soldiers with loads of kit. It's bizarre to see. Apologies for the dropping out. That was lack of signal in Innswoods. Not my fault. If you're slowing down, can you put your brakes on, please? There's people behind us. Muchos gracias, as they say in Japan. It wasn't exactly a tunnel, it was into woods, and there's a road going through the woods, so there's no signal. There never is. I was expecting it. Refreshed and I'm back. Refreshed after a good result too. Up the workers. I'll leave checking my car till they get home. Balls to it. Balls to it. And each little section of the bypass makes me feel home, closer to home. This little bit, Tesco to the roundabout at Formby. As soon as I get past here and go to Woodvale, I'm closer. After that, it's mad, isn't it? Get used to it. Ah, I like it. Why are you driving so slow? Too dark, otherwise I would have gone near the front and seen if I could see the sea. But it looks horrific out there, to be honest with you. Might have been worth, well, I think Ainsdale Beach would be shut off. Would have been interesting going there and seeing how big the waves are. It's all dark. Near Woodvale Aerodrome, it's all dark. Because obviously they can't have lights, planes have to land here. Not many, but planes do land here. Man, that is so strong. Constantly having to adjust the steering wheel. It's the hell, man. It's like landing a plane at Heathrow, this. Loads of micro adjustments. No es bueno. Right, and off the bypass into Woodvale itself. Another step closer to home. I need a proper cup of tea though, I need a greedy cup of tea. Not the thermos, despite the fact that I am worth it. And I need to load everything into OBS before the stream. And see if Jeff can match what anyone else is going to say tonight. That really did freak me out on Wednesday. Written hours before the stream, and then probably 2 minutes between everyone shouting I am Spartacus and Jeff jumping up with it. So strange. And I've got no idea why I wrote that particular line. I hadn't been watching the film or anything. No one had said it to me in the house, it was just, I'll put that in. So strange, man. For those were always trying to spot bear. There he is. There's one of them anyway. He has appeared. Into Ainsdale now. Ainsdale village, if you've ever been to it, is really pretty as well. So's Birkdale. You have the lights all the way through. Lovely. Contraflow. Why? Ah, that's why. We have to have a contraflow because there's a digger parked up. I have been past a few times and that's not been there. Must be something going on. I apologise for moaning, Sefton Council. I apologise. You don't want to be hitting that doing 40 mile an hour, do you? I'm going to have to fit a nap in as well, though. This has tired me out. How weird is that? Seriously. How can someone get tired? I walked out my front door and my car was parked there. I drove 20 miles. I parked about 100 metres away from the turnstile. Walked in, walked up the stairs, which it does take an area. Got me coffee, took me seat. You seen where I was when I streamed. That's it. Then 2 hours later, done it all in reverse and I'm absolutely exhausted. I can't work it out. I know it's down to the stroke recovery. The brain and body are fixing themselves, and when they do, it takes all kinds of energy and that depletes your energy reserves, but it's so weird. I used to play footy, do an hour's worth of football on a Thursday night, and I'd feel tired on Friday night, Saturday morning. I understood that. I've never been tired before writing a birthday card or, you know, just wandering around Tesco. I do now. I get that all the time. It's so strange. But then the body's so strange, isn't it? Look after your bodies, man. Check your blood pressure. Don't allow it to get too high where it ends up popping and giving you all kinds of hassles, heartaches, kerfuffles, something like that. Get a blood pressure testing machine. They're about £30, €35, $30, $35. It's not a lot compared to what happens to you if you don't keep an eye on your blood pressure. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and yet if you don't use it, you might lose your arm and your leg. It does come back, obviously, but that's what I was worried about earlier on, funnily enough. Lying in bed, and one of these things that went through my mind was when I had my stroke, I lost the use of my left arm and left leg. What happens if I had another stroke and this time I lost control of my right arm and my right leg? What would happen to me then? I'm not strong enough on my left to be able to survive. It's not good. One has to take care, one knows. Right, well, we're out of Ainsdale, we're into Birkdale. But the closer I get home, I'm going to be, aren't I? Through Birkdale. Past my ex-mother-in-law's on the left here.